Head of a pro-choice group in Connecticut says that crisis pregnancy centers in the state are misleading and misinforming low-income and minority women about pregnancy, birth control, and abortion.
But the operators of those centers say they're only doing their stated purpose to discourage women from ending their pregnancies. Chief Political Correspondent Mark Davis joins us live with more tonight. Hi, Mark.
Hi, Ann and Darren. Good evening, everyone from the Hartford newsroom. Yeah, this report concludes that the crisis pregnancy centers in Connecticut use, quote, emotionally manipulative tactics to shame and even scare women away from abortion. This is one of the more than 24 crisis pregnancy centers now operating in Connecticut. Sponsored by individual donations and by the Catholic Church, their stated goal is to discourage the termination of pregnancies and promote parenthood or adoption.
95% of CPCs in Connecticut provide inaccurate information about birth control and abortion.
NARAL Pro-Choice Connecticut says it has made that conclusion after having its investigators pose as women in need of counseling at crisis pregnancy centers and examining their online and other advertising, and that the centers prey on low-income and women of color.
Women who are less likely to have access to a legitimate health care provider and whose options, when faced with an unintended pregnancy, are already limited.
A consistent pattern of misinformation, deceptive advertising, and blatant lies about reproductive health by crisis pregnancy centers in Connecticut.
But the executive director of one of the centers says that simply is not true, and that it is never hidden that their facilities are faith-based, providing accurate information about pregnancy, fetal development, and other related issues.
We are offering factual information on all options available to any woman who is facing an unplanned pregnancy, who wants information on what it would look like to parent, adoption, or the truth behind the abortion procedures.
If you're really pro-choice, if you're really about all the choices, crisis pregnancy centers provide a choice mark for those women who don't want to have an abortion.
And Wolfgang says what this is really about is the war over abortion here in Connecticut and in the nation. And the fact of the matter is there are more crisis pregnancy centers in the state than there are clinics that offer abortion services. Live from the Hartford newsroom, Mark Davis, News 8.